So
Okay.
my absolute worst moment, unquestionably, comes to mind immediately, was the riverboarding section, the second part where we got out of the water. They made us portage around House Rock, then put us right in immediately. And I went through the most humongous waves. And you couldn't see anything because just wave train after wave train. And one of them kind of curled me over, and I got my riverboard back set up. And then right there is the biggest hole I've ever been that close to in my entire life.
It's called Priest Rock.
Oh, it's called Priest Rock apparently. And yeah, I went in with my board. I tried to hang on to it because I saw what was coming next, which was more huge waves. We got sucked under into this recirculating hole. Had to let go of my board. Got sucked under again without my board. Curled up into ball like you're supposed to. Got sucked under again. Stayed in the ball. Got sucked under again. And that was the point when I was just absolutely positive I was gonna die. Like, there's no way I'm making it through this. And then the third time, balled up, I hit the bottom. It spit me out at about 100 miles an hour, I think. And I have no idea where my board was. I think it was somewhere behind me. And I was swimming in these huge rapids, and I couldn't breathe, and my dry suit was choking me around the neck. And so I really couldn't breathe. So I was panicking, and I couldn't breathe in this stupid wetsuit. Anyway, it was horrible.
Right,
I thought I was gonna die.
Moment is when I came out of that hole that Jen fell in, and I saw her board pop up and Jen didn't pop up, and that was probably my worst moment. I didn't know where she was for like 45 seconds. I had no idea. She'd went under, and then Adam came over with the throw bag, and Donato finally showed up, and we had no idea where she was. So yeah, it was bad.
And yeah, and then chasing her down once we finally did find her, which a couple people did stop and wait for her until I got there. So another person came back with their board, which was super cool, because that would have been not very fun to go find. But I do have to admit, I had a kind of a blast on that riverboard. I thought it was kind of fun. But
after you saw Jen.
well, before that, and then we were taking things a lot more cautiously.
All right.
But yeah, follow directions, stayed in the middle, and let it throw me around, and good time.
Hey Mom, I actually thought the riverboarding was really fun and hit those holes intentionally and got recirculated like 4 times. For some reason, swim fins in a riverboard and holes that big, you can't go past. You can't get past them. I actually cleared the entire hole on Priest Rock in the air on my riverboard. I landed on the other side, and it pulled me back in. It just sucked me back, and I was trying to grab, like in quicksand, just grab a hold, and it just sucked me down, recirculated me a few times. I got into a little ball and got bounced off of like 4 rocks. I think that I got hit in the face. I got a bruise on my arm, really bad, and one on my knee, even though I had pads on. So those pads are the bomb. But the most important thing is 2 days ago, from the first day, my foot are so bad. I don't get blisters ever. My feet ripped apart. What's it called? My feet cracked and split. I got like 6 blisters, a 6th toe. Both my heels are shot. I really didn't think I'd make it to this point right now. Brian, our crew, and Dimitri just done a hell of a job to, help me fix my feet. The medical staff, but the most important guy, Todd from crewing for Team Intrepid. I think he's a nurse. He came over before this bike leg and fixed my feet. But more important than that, Todd told me that as long as I wanted to finish this race, he would make sure that my feet, he would fix them enough so that they would work.
Nice.
It's gonna hurt the rest of the race.
Okay, so if you can make it through mentally.